Houston Smith calls Buddha the rebel saint. Why is that? Smith asserts that most religions before Buddhism emerged had 6 characteristics: authority, ritual, tradition, explanations, grace, and mystery. One of the ways that the Buddha overthrew these notions was what Smith calls intense self-effort. Quote, many in India had come to accept the round of birth and rebirth as unending, which was like resigning oneself to a sentence of hard labor that would never end. This fatalism struck the Buddha as flawed. He preached instead that there is a path to the end of suffering. Tread it. Those who rely upon themselves will reach the topmost height. The enlightened one, as those who came after called him, passed on this and many other teachings in the form of stories called Jataka tales. The 9:30 pre-kindergarten through 3rd grade classes are now invited to come forward to share their version of this age-old tale, and we have some stage hands who are going to help us move the bowls of water. Okay, so this is the brave little parrot. Once long ago, the Buddha was born as a little parrot. One day a storm broke upon her forest home. Lightning flashed, thunder crashed, and the dead tree struck by lightning burst into flames. Sparks leapt up on the wind, and soon the forest was ablaze. Terrified animals ran wildly in every direction, seeking safety from the flames and smoke.
Fire, fire, run, run, to the river.
Flapping her wings, she flung herself out into the fury of the storm and, rising higher, flew towards the safety of the river. But as she flew, she could see that many animals were trapped, surrounded by the flames below, with no chance of escape. Suddenly, a desperate idea of a way to save them came to her. She darted to the river, dipped herself in the water, and flew back over the now raging fire. The little parrot flew bravely on. At last, over the center of the forest, she shook her wings and released the few drops of water which still clung to her feathers. The tiny drops tumbled like jewels down in the heart of the blaze and vanished with a hiss. Then the little parrot once more flew back through the flames and spoke to the river, dipped herself into the cool water, and flew back again over the burning forest. Back and forth she flew from the river to the forest. Her feathers were charred, her mind spun as dizzily as the spinning sparks, but still the little parrot flew on. At this time, some of the devas, gods of a happy realm, were floating high overhead in those cloud palaces of ivory and gold. They happened to look down and they saw the little parrot flying through the flames. They pointed at her with their perfect hands and explained,
Look at that foolish bird. He's trying to keep happily satisfied with his few fishes of water. How would you do it?
but one of those gods did not laugh. Strangely moved, he changed himself into a golden eagle and flew down towards the little parrot's fiery path. The little parrot was just nearing the flames again when the great eagle, with eyes like molten gold, appeared at her side.
Go back, little bird. A few drops of water can't put out a forest fire. Save yourself.
But the little parrot only continued to fly on through the smoke and flames. She could hear the great eagle flying above her as the heat grew fiercer.
Stop, little parrot. Save yourself. Save yourself. I don't need a great shining eagle I don't need a great shining eagle to give me advice. I just need someone to help.
And the God who was that great eagle, seeing the little parrot flying through the flames, thought suddenly of his own privileged time. He could see them floating high above. Yes, there they were, the carefree gods, still laughing and talking while many animals cried out in pain and fear from among the flames below. Seeing that, he grew ashamed, and a single desire was kindled in his heart. God though he was, he just wanted to be like that brave little parrot and help.
I will help.
Flushed with these new feelings, the eagle began to weep. Stream after stream of sparkling tears poured from his eyes. Wave upon wave, they washed down like cooling rain upon the fire, upon the forest, upon the animals, and upon the little parrot herself. Where those tears fell, the flames died down, and the smoke began to clear. The little parrot, washed and bright, rocketed about the sky, laughing for joy.
Now that's more like it.
The eagle's tears dripped from burned branches and soaked into the scorched earth. Where those tears glistened, new life pushed quickly forth shoots, stems, and leaves. Buds unfurled and blossoms opened. Green grass pushed up from among those still growing cinders. All the animals looked at one another in amazement. Washed by those tears, they were whole and well. Not one had been harmed. Up above in the clear blue sky, they could see their friend, the little parrot, looping and soaring with delight. When hope was gone, somehow she had saved them.
Hooray, hooray for the brave little parrot and for this wonderful